Hi guys, what's cooking? Well, this is my new channel, so I decided I'd start off simple but yummy. Crispy buns. There's no cooking, no baking. They're great to do with kids anytime, and they're pretty nutritious for a chocolate goodie. So let's get into what you need. You'll need chocolate, whatever chocolate you choose. You need some Rice Krispies, any brand. You could even use gluten-free. Any dried fruits such as sultanas, raisins, currants that you have, nuts, trail mix, whatever you've got that's sort of going a bit spare. You'll need some bun cases of some sort. And equipment wise, you'll need a pan, a bowl, a spoon and a kettle to boil some water. As you can see, you only need a pan to put the boiling water from the kettle in. Don't need to put it on a stove or anything else, just on your unit top. And put your bowl on top. And you need a good fit round the pan if you can. Make sure your bowl, because if you get any water or steam that comes up the sides, goes in your chocolate, it goes weird and you can't use it. So, but it's easy enough to do. Just a decent enough fit, the boiling water underneath, chop your chocolate up, break your chocolate up, whichever you prefer, and melt it. After about 10 minutes, when you've had a coffee or got on with making something for tea, it'll have all melted. Yeah, it's just worth mentioning at this stage that by accident the chocolate I choose to use is dairy free. So you'll see my little dairy free banner pop up there. And that's good to know, because dairy free things tend to be quite expensive. So if you can make something just for everybody in its normal form, they're just accidentally dairy free, I always think that's a bit of a bonus myself. So I also like to think these are healthy or healthier as sort of chocolate goodies go, because in my case they're just dark chocolate, some dried fruit, enriched cereals. There's no extra added sugar or fat or salt added. So I like to think, they feel quite like a really rich chocolate goodie, but yet sort of some good bits in disguise, really. Yeah, I have to buy a lot of free from foods from time to time, and the cost can be extraordinarily high, and that can be a budget restraint on families who've got this to deal with. So these seem to me as though they're already vegetarian friendly, they're already dairy free. By swapping out the Rice Krispies for even this brand's own gluten free ones, they could be gluten, dairy, vegetarian, and even the potential, I believe, for being accidentally vegan. Right, quick chat about the method. Melting your chocolate slowly over that hot water helps you keep the shine on the chocolate when you've made the buns, and you get a thorough melt. So once you've got that, you want to add as much dried fruit or whatever it is you're adding. First of all, stir them in well, and then you add your Krispies. And what you're looking for is round the edge of the bowl as you're stirring. If the sides of the bowl are sort of coming clean and there's barely a streak of chocolate left, you're probably going to be pretty close to getting them perfect at that. If you think actually they could do with a few more, as you can see here, I just added a few more. And I added that judging by how much chocolate was still sticking to the walls of the bowl. Once you've done that, you're pretty close on perfect for a good set where they hold together but they're not too hard to bite into and you get that lovely bite feeling from them. Then it's time to start filling your cases. It's that simple. You just take a spoonful, as you can see on the video, and you just fill them. Cases. Now, at the moment, I've been buying these little foil cases that you can see, 32 on a card from your typical discount store, and I think I paid £1.59 for them. But I got them because, it was pandemic lockdown, and, metal recycles forever, and you can use it, wash it, use it again. So that's why I've been using them. And they can wash them by hand or the dishwasher, and you reuse them. you can use paper cases, which is the traditional thing that's always been used, and I do use them. And I use them especially for birthdays and kids' parties, etc. And they're bright and they're cheerful and they're recyclable, but they're not reusable. So that means, actually going out and buying more of them. You can use the silicone ones that you can see that I've got used there. And they are reusable and they're easy to wash. But they can be a bit squashy to hold when you're actually trying to put the mixture in. But they are. Yeah, I've put these little foil cases out for you to look at. I use these a lot at Christmas time. What you actually get is one bite size worth of this mixture in them, but they look great on a plate. I usually put mine on my coffee table with all my fruit and dates and nuts and things like that, because being one bite size, a taste is as good as a feast, and especially at Christmas time when we've all got really rather a lot of chocolate to be eating. But they're just nice. They go great with a hot coffee or chocolate. And right, at this stage you'll want to know how long they take to set your lovely scrumptious crispy buns. And they take from between an hour to 5 hours depending on the size of them and how warm it is in the kitchen. But there's something else about crispy buns. You can have a bit of fun with them. And even if, like me, you couldn't get hold of all the props you'd like to show you, such as miniature eggs, Christmas or Halloween decorations, still I think these will give you an idea. And the birthday ones especially, you can give every child one with their own candle to blow out, which they love, and social distances from blowing on the cake works great. Final word on this, the cost. They cost approximately £1.50 for at least 15 buns, so 10p a bun or less. Well, I promised you simple and yummy, and I hope you agree that they are. I do encourage you to have a go at these. I think they're great value for money and a great fun thing to do with kids or on your own. And they took me less than 10 minutes to make from start to finish, apart from a few minutes while I waited for the chocolate to melt. So on that note, I hope you'll tune in again and for my next video. And I'll leave you with a picture of these comical ones, because sadly I'm a cook, not an artist.